Good morning to all. Jyoti madam, welcome madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're settled down, your audio, video, did you check them?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay.
In 5 minutes, we'll wait and start, madam.
Sure.
Akila madam and Monica madam has not joined. Please, from Teacher Education University, please inform them to join. Akila madam and Monica. Sir, Jagan sir. Hello. Sir, Akila, Monica, join பண்ண சொல்லுங்க sir, please.
ஓகே மேடம், இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டுங்க மேடம். ஓகே மேடம், மைக்கு அன்மியூட் இருக்கு மேடம்.
சார் எங்களுக்கு நெட் இஷ்யூஸ் இருக்கு. எல்லாரும் மொபைல்ல இருந்து வரோம். யுனிவர்சிட்டி ஃபுல்லாவே நெட் இல்ல. நேத்து மழை பெஞ்சதுல. ப்ளீஸ்
ஓகே
எல்லாரையும் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிளா கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் ஆன் டைம் ஜாயின் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
ஓகே மேடம். தேங்க்யூ மேடம்.
ஏன்னா இத்தனை நாள் நாங்க கால் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோம். இப்ப வந்து நாங்க மொபைல்ல இருந்து வரதுனால இட் இஸ் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் சார்.
ஓகே மேடம், ஓகே மேடம், இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிடுங்க.
Akila madam, we can start now. Please start.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, one and all presented here. We welcome you all for the 1-week International Online Faculty Development Program on Embracing Sustainability as Opportunity for the Day 5 session. On behalf of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, we welcome you all. With this, I would like to invite Dr. M. Muthamil Selvan Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Pedagogical Sciences, to deliver the welcome address. So please, sir.
I'm audible. Hello? My voice is audible.
Sir, please unmute yourself, sir.
Audible, ma'am?
Your voice is very low, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now
you're
audible?
audible.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to everybody. First of all, I welcome Vigneshwari Madam, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, for coming as resource person for the morning session. You are welcome, ma'am. Next, I welcome sincerely Dr. Jyoti Verma, Associate Professor, Chitkara Business School, Chitkara University, Punjab, to deliver special lecture on recent work and economic growth. Welcome, ma'am. Next, I welcome all the organizers this international online FDP for your great support and enthusiasm. I welcome all the organizers. I with joy and happiness welcome all the participants for your presence through online mode to take part in the faculty development program. Welcome you all. I also welcome M. Monica ma'am, PhD scholar, TNTU, who is going to propose vote of thanks for this program. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Once again, madam, Akila madam, I welcome Dr. Jyoti Verma, Chitkara University Associate Professor, as a resource person. Vigneshwari is not a resource person. Welcome you, madam. On behalf of both the university, my hearty welcome for you. You continue, Akila.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Vigneshwari ma'am Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Dr. Kenjia Research, Educational and Research Institute, to introduce the resource person. Ma'am, please, ma'am.
Thank you, Akila. I am profusely honored to take the opportunity to introduce our resource person of today's session. Dr. Jyoti Verma is a prominent faculty member at Chitra Business School, Chitra University, Punjab, India. She holds a PhD from Punjab University, Patiala, and is qualified in management through the UGC NET. Dr. Verma has an impressive research record, having published over 30 papers in national and international journals and conference proceedings. Her expertise includes entrepreneurship and financial technological services. She also contributed to academic publishing by authoring several book chapters in internationally acclaimed educated volumes and has registered multiple patents and copyrights. Dr. Verma is actively involved in developing MOOCs, serving as subject matter expert and course planner for platforms like Swayam, DTH, and UGC CEC, which enhance to reach the quality of education. She is the Associate Editor for Finance and International Business in the Journal of Technology Management for Growing Economists, Chitra University Publications. She has edited numerous books for prestigious publishers such as Wiley, Nova Science, and IGN Global, known for her optimism, dedication to continuous learning, and strong work ethic. Her expertise is recognized beyond academia, and she has been a guest speaker on financial planning for new business plans at the University of Technology in Bahrain. Dr. Verma's diverse contributions make her a distinguished figure in research, education, and innovation. She is truly a remarkable, ideal professor. It's a pleasure of mine to invite you to host session on SDG 8, the decent work and economic growth. We are eagerly waiting to hear from you, ma'am. Thank you so once again.
Thank you so much, Professor Vigneshwari, for such a warm welcome. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and Dr. FDR Educational and Research Institute for giving me this opportunity for delivering a session on decent work and economic growth. So thank you so much for inviting me for this particular session. Can we start now?
Yes, ma'am. We welcome you, ma'am. The session is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
It's visible.
Okay. So this is Dr. Jyoti Verma, Associate Professor, Chitkara University. So today's topic is decent work and economic growth. Basically, we all know there are 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. But why I have selected this topic, 8, that is decent work and economic growth. Basically, the two words mentioned here, decent work, and the second word is economic growth. I believe as a teacher, we all are soldiers and we can impart or imbibe such kind of skills among our students so that they can contribute towards the economic growth. So we have weapons, we have energy. We need to channelize that kind of energy among our students. So that's why I have selected this topic, because we people are doing such kind of exercises at our premises, at our job. So let me introduce about this particular session. First of all, the objective of this particular session is to provide an in-depth understanding of SDGs 8, its significance, and its impact on global impact, economic, and social systems. Then to explore practical strategies and initiatives for promoting sustainable economic growth and decent work. To equip participants with the knowledge and tools to integrate SDG 8 principles into their teaching and community initiatives. So we can plan such kind of initiatives for our students in our premises, at our workplaces, so that we can bring the change that is a sustainable change for our students, for our society, for our planet. basically the learning outcomes. After delivering this session, I formalized some kind of learning outcomes for this particular session. By the end of this session, participants will be able to explain the core concepts and targets of SDGs 8, identify the challenges and opportunities in achieving sustainable economic growth and decent work, develop strategies to promote decent work and economic growth within their own context. Basically, I'm writing this word own context because I will discuss with you what you are planning during this 1 hour duration for your students. We will discuss it in an open discussion forum that as a teacher, what kind of different activities you will plan in your curriculum so that you can impart such kind of knowledge to your students and promote these SDGs. Integrate SDG 8 related content into their curriculum and community outreach programs. So all these things are in our hand. We can design our curriculum in such a way. We can design so many workshops, activities, so that we can collaborate with the different faculty members, with our students. We can make a team and plan for such kind of activities. So basically, this is the key content delivery for that particular topic, that is introduction to SDGs, introduction to SDG 8, key targets of SDG 8. Because if you have not formalized the target, it means you are not able to achieve that. Then challenges in achieving SDG 8, best practices. We will discuss. You will bring your idea. It will be open session. It will be a discussion session, and you will discuss your idea. What is in your mind? How we can make it better? Because together we can. Successful initiatives and then interactive discussion and question answer. So this is all about the content of this today's session on decent work and economic growth. Let's start our topic. I'll first discuss what is the meaning of SDGs. It is a very brief explanation or introduction. Like in 2012, United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development in Rio de Janeiro resulted in a document containing clear and practical steps for the implementation of SDGs. It means they came together for such kind of an initiative that they just want to do something for the planet Earth, because it is our Mother Earth. So it is our planet. So we need to work together now for making our future better. So at the conference, member states decided to launch a process to develop a set of SDGs building on the MDGs, that is Millennium Development Goals, and converging with the post-2015 Development Agenda. On 25th September 2015, 193 member nations at the United Nations General Assembly set up a collection of 17 goals. It means these nations came together and they contributed and they have designed 17 goals that is known as global goals or sustainable development goals. And these goals that was designed in the month of September in 2015 came into force on 1st Jan 2016. So its implementation starts from January 2016 onwards. Now, the SDGs 17 and how many targets are there? There are basically 169 targets. We know that there are 17 goals and each goal have different number of targets. So you can check it from the United Nations websites also. You will get a list of targets and how you can achieve it. What are the indicators to achieve that particular target? So that is basically an agenda for 2030. So we need to collaborate together. We need to think about how we can make it a meaningful exercise for everyone, so that we can work for our future generation. So SDGs are not legally binding. So it is not a legal obligation for any country. But yes, the member countries, they just want to take it as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet Earth, and ensure all people enjoy peace and prosperity. Because we know that what is happening with the technology, when the introduction of the technology is there, it is harming the ecology. It totally changed the balance, it balance of the ecology. So how we can save our mother earth? So that is the prior concern. So it is not a task of a 193 countries. It is not all about the 169 targets. It is the individual responsibility. So we need to, as a teacher, I believe we need to impart such kind of knowledge to our students. We need to collaborate some kind of workshops, such kind of initiatives to different schools, so that everybody is aware about what is the meaning of SDGs, what is the meaning of sustainability, what is the meaning of a better future, what is the meaning of to save Earth. So government is doing so many things. We are blaming always our government. Government is introducing such kind of, but what is the prime role as an individual? Because we are living on that particular earth, so we need to do something for our planet Earth. Now, I'll discuss about specifically the SDGs 8, that is decent work and economic growth. So let's talk about the first term here, that is decent work. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of decent work? I appreciate if you will contribute, please. What comes into your mind when I talk about decent work? What is the meaning of decent work? You can type it in the chat box, or you can unmute as well. I hope, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll start with the topic. What is job? A job is an activity that people do in exchange for a salary or a benefit. But when we talk about the decent work in which their fundamental rights are respected. Okay, thank you. So decent work means this aims to create job opportunities, improve worker rights, and support small businesses to drive economic progress. So basically, we are talking about decent work where our fundamental rights are protected, where we have such kind of working culture, that is safe working conditions, where we are getting a good reward for our job, where we are getting good jobs in a better physical condition, in a better working condition, so that our mental health is also not compromised with that. Excellent HR practices. Well, yes, very nice, Mr. It is Anmol. Yes, excellent HR practices also contribute towards a better work culture. That's why nowadays many universities are putting emphasis on how to make your employee happy. You have observed such kind of things on a LinkedIn, on social media platforms, that how HR is concerned about their employees in the organization. A work with dignity, fair wage, and comfortable conditions. Yes, you are absolutely right. This is the meaning of decent work. And now we need to discuss about, are we doing a better job? Because if we are happy at our workplace, it means we are imparting a positive energy, we are channelizing our positive energy up to our students. So if we are happy, so we are giving the positive mindset for growth to our students, to our colleagues. Yes, fair income also. That's why it is a decent work, because whatever we are doing, whatever we are planning, so that is we are doing for a better compensation. So if we're getting a better lifestyle, if we're getting a better pay package, just imagine we are getting everything. We are not worried about the financial constraints, financial liabilities. So what will happen? Our mind is relaxed, and now we can think about the job opportunities. Now we can think about or plan about how we can start our own ventures, how we can contribute towards the economic growth, how we can contribute towards the ecological growth. So our mind should be stress free. So this is the first mindset, that how you can make such kind of work culture at your premises, that you can contribute. Your mind will be free thereafter. So yes, decent work, global goals, and key priorities. So this is all about the introduction of SDGs. So SDG 8 focuses on the promoting sustained, inclusive, sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all. So basically, we need to create uh, someone who are creating jobs. Okay, so nowadays our students will be a job creator rather than a job seeker. So if we are having a more job creators, it means they can employ more person in their organization, and then the purpose of full employment or active employment can be achieved. So we need to train our students. We need to plan such initiatives. Like government is also doing initiatives for entrepreneurship. They are putting much emphasis on MSME sector as well. So how they are providing incentives also. There are so many incentive schemes for developing entrepreneurial opportunities. They are doing the tie-ups with the universities. So basically, the focus is job creation rather than a job seeker. We do not want our students that they are looking for a job. They will create a job. Only then our economy will grow. So second is global goal. It is one of the 17 SDGs goal established by United Nations in 2015 to address the global challenges. Okay. Key priorities. The aims to create conditions that allow people to access quality jobs. Nowadays, people are not concerned about pay, but they are much concerned about what kind of culture is there in the organization. They want a relaxed, free job where they can focus on how they can grow as an individual, and how they can contribute towards the economic development. So assess quality jobs, that will automatically improve the living standard, because we know that when an industry is established in any area, so that is creating employment opportunities for many people, not at a higher position, but at a lower positions as well. So that will increase the living standards of the people nearby area, and that will increase the demand and supply also. So your production sector, your manufacturing sector is again linked with this particular growth, and ultimately it will contribute towards the GDP of the country. So promote entrepreneurship and innovation. So everything is in our hand. As a teacher, I believe we can motivate our students for such kind of initiatives, so that they can plan for a copyright, they can plan for a patent, they can plan for entrepreneurship, such kind of ideas at the workplace. Now, why decent work is important? As I have already discussed, it will improve the livelihood, yes, and it will protect our workers. So when you are having a healthy or a better physical condition at a workplace, so legal protections are giving to you, a safety equipments are given to you by the organization. So the employer is much concerned about you for the health conditions. Basically, we have observed at the time of COVID, there is a one policy like hygiene, how to maintain a hygienic environment at a workplace. So that is much concerned when you are moving to any manufacturing concern. So they are providing such kind of safety norms to everyone, so that they will provide a better and a safe culture, better environment for everyone. Inclusivity and equity. Decent work promotes equal opportunities, non-discrimination. Actually, this is again a one angle that many of the organizations are now putting much emphasis on, like DEI initiative. So diversity, equity, and inclusion. That is the primary concern nowadays. We need to maintain a diverse culture at our workplace, and how to treat others so that we can create a equal opportunities and a non-discriminative kind of environment at our workplace. Now, promoting sustainable economic growth. The second topic of the same SDG 8. The first one is decent work and how it is related with the economic growth. As I have already discussed, if your mind is free, like we people are, of course, we need to run our social life as well. So we must have a financial strong, a good job so that we can be totally and mentally free, and we can do something for our nation. So sustainable growth, promote economic growth that is environmentally sustainable, socially inclusive, and generates decent jobs. What is the meaning of decent job? What is the meaning of sustainable job? And nowadays, people are much concerned about sustainable finance and green finance. So they are looking for such kind of initiatives in their business, that how it is contributing towards the sustainability angle. So they do not want, even many of the organizations, like they are not using the plastic. They are creating such kind of packaging that is environmental friendly. Actually, they are promoting their products and services in such a way that shows it is a eco-friendly product, that we are here for the nature, we are here for our planet. So this is the prime concern of every organization nowadays, because if you are sustainable, only then your business, only then your venture will be a long venture in future. Industrialization. Support sustainable industrialization and foster innovation to create more productive and diverse economy. Like, let's say you have some ideas that is not environmental friendly. So this is the first point of concern when the projects are evaluative for financing. So they will ask how this is eco-friendly product, how it is sustainable, because government is looking for such kind of an idea that is sustainable for the nation. How you can do for e-wastage, how you can make some strategies for safe water, how you can do something, it can be intellectual property rights also, how your work is contributing towards such kind of SDGs goals. So that is the primary concern nowadays with respect to industrialization. If I talk about technological innovation, leverage emerging technologies to increase productivity, efficiency, and create new economic opportunities. Like, we people know that we are dependent on the technology. But think about how you can make your system make your system more productive and efficient, so that it will create more economic opportunities for the nation, for the other people. So I think it is related with our job creation and job seekers, that the phrase I have already used earlier. So how we can motivate our students, how we can think about some different angle in a technological innovation that is contributing towards the sustainability. If I talk about if I talk about the key targets, so these are the targets of SDGs 8 only. So let's discuss these targets. That is 8.1, sustain per capita economic growth in accordance with the national circumstances, and in particular at least 7% gross domestic product growth per annum in the least developed countries. So how you can make a target? So this is, you cannot change it, but you need to, this is the target fixed by UN, and you need to achieve that target by 2030. 8.2, achieve higher levels of economic productivity through diversification, technological upgrading, and innovation, including a focus on high value added and labor intensive sectors. Target 8.3, promote development oriented policies that support productive activities, decent job creation, entrepreneurship, creativity, and innovation, and encourage the formalization and growth of MSME, that is micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, including through access to financial services as well. 8.4. Basically, this target improve progressively through 2030, global resource efficiency in consumption and production, and endeavor to decouple economic growth from environmental degradation in accordance with the 10-year framework of programs on sustainable consumption and production with developed countries like taking the lead. Target 8.5. By 2030, achieve full and productive employment and decent work for all, women and men, including for young people and persons with disabilities, and equal pay for work of equal value. 8.6. Target 8.6 means by 2020, substantially reduce the proportion of youth not in employment, education, or training. 8.7. Take immediate and effective measures to eradicate forced labor and modern slavery and human trafficking, and secure the prohibition and elimination of the worst forms of child labor, including recruitment and use of child soldiers, and by 2025, end child labor in all its forms. Like we have seen so many videos on child labor. So how the different states in India as well and across nations, you will see such, this is the problem exists nowadays as well. And what is the initiative taken by the government to tackle this issue? Target 8.8. Protect labor rights and promote safe and secure working environments for all workers, including migrant workers, in particular women migrants and those in precarious employment. Target 8.9. By 2030, devise and implement policies to promote sustainable tourism that creates job and promotes local culture and products. So basically, if the tourism is established in such a way, so that will boost our economy because the inflows of foreign currency will be there in Indian premises. 8.10. Strengthen the capacity of domestic financial institutions to encourage and expand access to banking, insurance, and financial services for all. Now, there are two other targets like 8A and 8B. 8A means increase aid for trade support for developing countries, in particular least developed countries, including through the enhanced integrated framework for trade-related technical assistance to least developed countries. It means we need to work together to achieve the sustainable goals and for a growth purpose. 8B. By 2020, develop and operationalize a global strategy for youth employment and implement the Global Job Pact of the International Labour Organization. So these are the targets of SDGs 8 only, that is explained on United Nations website. So you can check it, how you can achieve it. And basically, most of the targets are by 2030, but some by 2025 and some by 2020 is also there. So next, now we will focus on what are the key challenges, what are the challenges faced by us. I'll check the chat box later. Okay, 1 minute. There is a one. Okay, fine. Now, there are economic challenges. If I talk about what are the key challenges we are facing to achieve these SDGs. So the first one is inequality. Inequality means widening income gap and unequal access to opportunities, stifle inclusive growth. So this is the challenge that we people are facing nowadays as well. Second is informal employment. The prevalence of informal, unstable jobs undermines worker protections and productivity. So because you are observed there are so many vacant positions are there, but still the hiring is not there. So that is again a condition of a gig economy, that how we are leading towards it. But the unemployment is still a prime concern about this challenge. Economic instability, volatility in global markets and financial system create uncertainty for businesses and workers. Like we have observed, like how the global markets, how the financial global markets are impacting our Indian economy as well. It may be a Ukraine-Russia war, how it impacted the Indian economy. It may be any political tensions across the nation, how it impacts our financial system. So if we are having a geopolitical relations with other nations in a better way, so that is a positive sign for our financial system. So this is a good for our nation and our economy will grow. Next is social challenges. As we have discussed about the gender disparities, youth unemployment, and the worker rights. These are the social challenges we people are facing in this SDGs 8, like persistent gender gaps in employment, wages, and career advancement hinder equality. So this is a gender disparity. What is your opinion about it? Do you believe that the gender disparity is still prevailing in the system? We people believe that male are getting more salary as compared to the female. So we people believe that because of some reason, the growth or a promotion opportunities are not given to the female as compared to the male. So there are gender disparities. We need to come across such kind of challenges. Youth unemployment, high rates of joblessness among young people. So how we can tackle this issue? If the youth is diverted their mindset to job creation, so that will be a sign for creating a job or employment for other people. So that is a better sign how we can tackle this issue, how we can tackle this challenge. Worker rights, yes, even ILO and United Nations and Human Labor Welfare Society or organizations, they are focusing on labor rights, unsafe working conditions. They are much concerned about that each and every one at a premises will have a fair policies, a fair or a safe working conditions, and a fair treatment is given to everyone. Environmental challenges, as we all believe, unsustainable practices, like if it can be a use of plastic, it can be mismanagement in an energy usage, it can be technology upgradation in the system and how it is impacting the ecology. It can be tourism, how it impacts the nature actually. So what are the unsustainable practices done by us as well as done by the industry? So everyone is contributing towards such kind of things that we people are facing. So this is the environmental challenge. Climate change impacts. Like you people see, the weather is unpredictable. We are not aware about how the things are happening nowadays, and what is the impact of global warming? Why these things happen? Why melting of glaciers happen? Why the earth is becoming more hot? Because we people have created, the population is rising day by day, and we people have contributed for such kind of environment or a ecological imbalance in our society. And together we can bring a change. How we can bring a change in that particular climate change impact? So that is less usage of CO2 products or technology oriented products, use less you can say if something is creating air pollution, water pollution and noise pollution, so we need to mitigate such kind of things, and we need to control our usage pattern for these things. Like someone have said that yes, we need to go for a public transport rather than using your own car if you are using it alone. So that is a individual initiative. how we can do it for climate change, how we can save it, how we can contribute towards environmental protection. Balancing growth, achieving economic growth while protecting the environment. So this is remains a delicate decision nowadays. How we can achieve this is already explained by me. We need to contribute individually. We need to take some initiatives. We need to make some target and we need to take initiative, and then we can plan our strategies accordingly. So best practices for this, like I will say, a decent work program, initiatives that promote fair wages, safe working conditions, and workers' rights, inclusive entrepreneurship, efforts to empower underrepresented groups and foster small business development, like MSME sectors. Now, government is much focusing on MSME sector. So you, as a business school or as a educational institute, you need to do something for them so that they can go for the rural entrepreneurship, so that they can think about social entrepreneurship, so that entrepreneurship will be inclusive in all the streams of the life. Green economy transition, policies and investments that support sustainable industry. That is again an important decision. Like I have already discussed about the sustainable finance. So government is looking for such kind of initiatives that can be such kind of funding that can be utilized for sustainable practices only. So that is the green economy transition. Now, successful initiatives, I have listed some points. So I request everyone to contribute in that list. What can be the successful initiative according to you? How you can contribute towards SDGs 8? I believe this can be done as a teacher, as a professor of any university. So you have a group of students with you, so you can bring a change. Together we can do like skill training. So government has already introduced the NEP, so that is totally focusing on the vocational programs. So that equips workers within demand skills. So you can train, you can create something like the people can create a skill-oriented jobs for some category of people. Job placements, platform that connect job seekers with the quality employment opportunities. There are so many job placements platforms are available, but how they are creating or how you are connecting with them so that you can avail the opportunities. How you are making yourself a social person so that you can connect with everyone. Okay, worker cooperatives, enterprises owned and controlled by their employees to promote fairness. Yes, of course, I believe like in your department, just think about it. A collaborative learning environment should be there, where teachers, students are working on a project for sustainable initiatives. Like our students are having enough knowledge about such kind of initiatives. They will give you so many ideas. So just take a class, think about, just do a brainstorming session, I must say. So they will give you an idea how you can achieve it, how you can go for the save water problem, how you can go for the energy initiative. So they will give you so many ideas, and then you can team up and execute the same. Green jobs, roles in renewable energy, recycling, and sustainable industries. Like I have already discussed, industry, even now a business is looking for how they can make their products, service, or their product packaging or their logistics in such a way that is sustainable. So main keywords or a buzzword you can say nowadays is sustainable. Whatever you are doing as an individual or in a team, so that should be a sustainable practices. Conclusion and call to action. So at the end, I must say a sustainable future, collective action, and be the change. So this is the conclusion and a call to action at the end. So we are having so many energy, we are having a positive energy, and we need to channelize that kind of energy among our students. So each of us can contribute to sustainable economic development. And I must say at the end, like the Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institution, they have taken so much wonderful initiative for organizing online FDP, international FDP, I must say, on embracing sustainability as opportunity. So at the end, when you will lead this session, when you will lead this forum, you have a vision, you have a you just take a pledge today that yes, I can do. I can bring a change. I can bring a change for my planet, for my mother earth. At the end, I must say, so this thing, everyone, you must believe that yes, you can be a contributing factor towards the sustainable development. So that's it. The forum is open. Even I have shared my email also, so you can connect with me if you have some collaborative project, so we can work together. So thank you so much, everyone. And the session is open for such kind of strategies. If you can share with me and how we can do it as a professor at our institute level. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, if you have any queries, you can ask doubts.
I must say, I am looking for such kind of strategies. If you can share your experience, so what you people are doing in our education institutions, how you are bringing such kind of change in the system. So can you share your experience? Yes, anyone. Okay, can I share a video with you? I just want to share a video.
Sure, ma'am.
My screen is visible.
No, ma'am. It's not visible.
Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible now.
Thank you so much, participants.
Thank you, ma'am. I have You have made it clear, it seems. That's why no questions from the participants. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, madam. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable presentation on SDG 8, which is lively and interactive, ma'am. The importance of decent work, promoting sustainable economic growth and economic challenges, social challenges, environmental challenges, best practices, successful initiatives, all are very insightful and enlightening, ma'am. Thank you once again, ma'am. Thank you so much. With this, I would like to invite M. Monica for delivering the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Akila. Good morning, one and all present here. On this wonderful morning, I would like to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University and Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Jyoti Verma ma'am, Associate Professor, Chitkara Business School, Chitkara University, Punjab. Thank you, ma'am. The topic on decent work and economic growth is very essential to all the people. The session is very amazing and your presentation is very nice, ma'am. The way you carried your session is mind-blowing, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And my sincere thanks to the head of the various departments who handle this special program. And my special thanks to Dr. P.C. Nagasubramani sir, Department of Pedagogical Sciences and Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, and Dr. K. Geeta ma'am, Principal, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Education and Research Institute, Chennai, for organizing 1 week faculty development program. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Finally, my sincere and heartfelt thanks to all the participants who handled the program a memorable one. Thank you to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, madam. Madam, Sarah's joined. Nagasubramaniam sir. Dr. Shara Kumar Shetty, welcome you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Thank you. Yeah.
With this,
Are
I
you
would like
comfortable?
to.
Yeah. Did you check your audio and video, sir?
Yeah, it's working, right? Audio is working, I suppose.
Okay, okay, sir. We'll start within 5 minutes, sir.
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Akila sir joined.
No, ma'am.
Dear participants, our valedictory session will start at 11:30. Please stay with us.
Ma'am, I think sir is on some other important work, ma'am. He join soon.
Rajeshwari madam.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I am
Can you ask சார் கிட்ட கேக்குறீங்களா ஜாயின் பண்றாரா இல்ல வேலிடிட்டி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம் பிகாஸ் ரிசோர்ஸ்
மீட்டிங்ல இருக்காங்க மேடம். சார் இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணியாச்சு. நம்மள ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண சொன்னாங்க. சார் வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டாரு.
அப்புறம் வரும். நேத்து போடலையா நீனு? 6 பேர் போடலன்னா நீயும் தான் இன்க்ளூட். நீயும் சேர்ந்திருக்க. உன் வரும். இப்ப வந்தோம்னா நேத்து இதையும் சேர்த்து போட சொல்லுங்க.
யாரோ ஆடியோ யூஸ் பண்றாங்க, கொஞ்சம் ஆஃப் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
Yes, ma'am, I have muted.
Madam, can we start now? Then?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We are ready.
Okay, madam. We can start, madam. Sir,
Sir will join soon.
Shara sir, can we start now?
Yes, madam. We shall start.
Okay, sir. Please start.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Ratan Tata once said, sustainability is about ensuring our actions today do not impede the opportunities for future generations. It's about responsibility and stewardship. Inspired by this vision, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, in collaboration with Dr. MGR Education and Research Institute, Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College, organized a one-week international online faculty development program titled Embracing Sustainability as Opportunity. This program focused on promoting nature conservation, appreciating its beauty, and recognizing sustainability as a crucial opportunity for our future. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Valedictory ceremony on this final day. It is a glad welcome we bring to you this morning, filled with these desires, hopes, and dreams we all share. Now, I would like to invite Dr. K. Geeta Madam, Principal of Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, to deliver the welcome address. Please, ma'am.
Happy morning to one and all connected with us. I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Respected participants, invited chief guests and guest of honor, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen, our warm welcome to you all connected with us for this validity session of International FDP 2024. Welcome you all to this August gathering. Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute, and Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, successfully organized the International Online Faculty Development Program on Embracing Sustainability as Opportunity, with the support of management, you all students, research scholars, friends and colleagues. You all have made all of us proud in this numerous way. So thanks a lot for all your support. On behalf of Faculty of Education, I extend my gratitude and thanks to our Honorable Founder Chancellor, A.C. Shanmugam, and President Engineer A.C. Sarun Kumar for their constant support and encouragement to conduct the events like this for knowledge sharing area. I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Shara Kumar Shetty, Professor, Academic Entrepreneur, Management Coach, and a motivational speaker, ASEAN Group of Institutions, Malaysia. My hearty welcome you, sir, for accepting our invitation in spite of your busy schedule. Welcome, sir. I am immensely pleased to welcome Dr. P.C. Nagasubramaniam, Professor and Head of the Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, who has been the backbone of this FTP. And thanks for your support and encouragement extended throughout, sir. Welcome you, sir. My hearty welcome to all the participants from worldwide, different universities and colleges for their great enthusiasm shown by
connecting all the 5 days to spare your valuable time to listen and gain knowledge to do service for the society to save the future. So my congratulations to all the participants. Welcome to both the Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University and Dr. MGR Research Educational University family, staff members, both teaching, non-teaching, research scholars, professors from various departments, for all executives and dignitaries. My warm welcome to one and all present here. Welcome you all.
Thank you, madam, for your warm welcome. Next, reading reports is essential for making informed decisions and maintaining transparent communication, ensuring that stakeholders stay updated and aligned. It also promotes continuous improvement by offering detailed evaluations and feedback for future strategies. With this in mind, we cordially invite Ms. Vigneshwari J, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Education and Research Institute, Chennai, to deliver the report of the one-week International Online Faculty Development Program. Please, madam.
Thank you, Rajeshwari ma'am.
Yes.
Happy morning to you and all present here. I am profoundly delighted to share the report of 5-day International Online Faculty Development Program on Embracing Sustainability as Opportunity, which was organized by Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University in association with Dr. MGR Education and Research Institute, Faculty of Education and Academic Staff College from 3rd June to 7th June 2024. We had over 900 registered participants for this International Online Faculty Development Program from all around the world and from various states like Delhi, Gujarat, Jammu and Kashmir, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Kerala, and so on. With the blessings of Supreme Power, Day 1 begins at 9:40 a.m. on 3rd June 2024, holding around 300 participants via Zoom and YouTube. The inaugural session started with a welcome address given by Professor P.C. Nagasubramani, Professor and Head, Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University. The inaugural address was given by Professor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Vice Chancellor of Dr. MGR Education Research Institute. She congratulated the whole team to organize such a worthwhile FDP for the current scenario. She is followed by the presidential address given by Dr. P. Nadesan, Member Syndicate Subcommittee, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University. He appreciated the organizers and insisted all the participants to be a responsible citizen. The felicitation address was given by Dr. V. Radhika, Additional Registrar, Phase 2, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. The session of Day 1 was chaired by Dr. M.M. Bagali, Senior Professor, Director, Management Studies, East Point Group of Institutions, Bangalore, on the topic Education to Promote Lifelong Learning Opportunity, that is SDG for Quality Education, at 11:30 a.m. He highlighted the challenges of quality education, infrastructure, access, digital affordable and sustainable development. He focused on ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education, the integration of lifelong learning into formal education systems, the use of technology to make learning accessible, and the creation of supportive environments. Finally, he concluded that quality teachers have the power to transform students' lives, guiding them towards a path of quality and fulfillment. At the end of the session, questions and answers provided participants with practical insights too. On Day 2, the Session 1 was hosted by S. Bhaskaran, Managing Director, Invo System Solutions Private Limited, Singapore, on the topic Engaging Business Education in Sustainable Practices, SDG 30, Reducing Carbon Footprint with a Planet Sustain app. He highlighted the integrating sustainable practices into business education is essential for this goal. By leveraging the Planet Sustain app, companies can actively reduce their carbon footprints. He also made a clear idea on the app empowers business to make informed decisions towards sustainability goals. And also, everyone should contribute significantly to contributing the climate change and fostering a greener future too. On the same day, the Session 2 was chaired by Dr. S. Malarvannan, Associate Professor, School of Agriculture, Bharat Institute of Higher Education, on the topic Biodiversity and Ecosystem. He started the session to explain the meaning of biodiversity and biological diversity, which refers to the variety and variability of life on Earth. It encompasses the different species of plants, animals, and microorganisms. He also emphasized the need for collaborative action, the role of governments and individuals in preserving ecosystems and protecting endangered species too. On the day 3, the session was chaired by Dr. Bhavna Sharma, Assistant Professor, School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy, Christie University, New Delhi. She delivered the topic on SDG 12, Sustainable Consumption and Production Patterns. She began with an activity that engaged participants in thought-provoking scenarios. She highlighted the interconnectedness of consumption and environmental impact through curipod.com. She also explained to ensure the consumption and production practices are sustainable, minimizing the environmental impact while fostering economic growth. Finally, she concluded that focusing SDGs will empower the quality of learning and living on campus certifications like Green Campus program launched by Climate Reality India. The session of day 4 was chaired by Dr. Shamla K, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, SDNB Vaishnav College for Women, on the topic SDG 1, Poverty Eradication and Rural Development. She emphasized the critical need to eradicate poverty as a foundation of sustainable development, highlights the pivotal role of SDG 1 in global endeavors. She also highlighted the necessity of targeted rural development initiatives focusing on improving infrastructure, education, and healthcare to uplift the marginalized communities. She recommended the use of innovative financial instruments and inclusive economic policies to support smallholder farmers and also rural entrepreneurs. On the same day, the session 2 was chaired by Dr. L. Ramesh, Joint Register, EPA, the Premjiyar Education Research Institute, on the topic Role of Teachers in Achieving United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. He underscored the pivotal role of teachers in achieving Sustainable Development Goals. He emphasized that teachers serve as catalysts for societal progress. He stressed the importance of empowering educators with the necessary tools and resources to effectively contribute to the attainment of these goals. Furthermore, he called for collaborative efforts from participated institutions, joined with the Dr. MGR IGEN for Sustainable Development Initiatives. It was a fruitful session. On day 5 today, the final session of Faculty Development Program began at 10:30 a.m. on 7 June 2024. The resource person of this day was Dr. Jyoti Verma, Associate Professor, Chitkara Business School, Chitkara University, Punjab. She insisted on the goal aims to create conditions that allow people to access quality jobs, improve living the standards, and promote entrepreneurship and innovation. She cleared the significance of SDG 8, which aims to promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth. Thus, the topics discussed will be the great benefit, I think, the participants, which enable them to learn from each other's experiences towards a more sustainable future. Hereby, the report of 5-day virtual international faculty development programs comes to an end. I feel blessed and elated for the opportunity rendered to me to present this report of the 5-day international online FGP on embracing sustainability as an opportunity. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, madam, for the wonderful report. Next, a strong introduction can bridge the gap between the speaker and the audience, making the message more impactful. In this regard, I cordially invite Dr. P. Jekkanathan sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, to introduce the Dr. Saran Kumar Sethi sir, our valedictory guest speaker for today's ceremony.
Thank you, madam.
Yes.
I am very happy to introduce our speaker, Dr. Saran Kumar Shetty, SAS qualification BCom, MBA, and PhD, an acknowledged professional with vast experience in both academics and industry, veteran in the field of management education, research, and administration with a vibrant career spanning 2 decades that reflects in rich Indian and overseas experience and a year-on-year success in teaching, training, research, and educational leadership. Dr. Shetty is a trainer for financial markets and conducted numerous training programs in national and international platforms. Started career with Accenture as a trainer and served as a visiting faculty in top institutions in Indian and abroad, and moved to Malaysia to continue his further academic service. that the SETI has undertaken assigns in Singapore, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Malaysia. Held the top positions of Deputy Vice Chancellor of Quality, Research, Innovation, and the Controller of Examination of Higher Education Institutions in Southern Africa. Having a track record of managing global academic partnerships, financial advisor, motivational speaker, and educational consultant. Dr. Shetty is a recognized trainer for outcome-based education and a consultant for new education policy. He is an invited speaker for the emerging themes in national and international conferences, seminars, conclave, symposium, and workshops. Developed the contents for ODL, DBLP program and delivered training programs to the real asset certification in the Asian countries. Dr. Shetty is a certified trainer for CMA, US, and the ACCA program. He holds a credit of training executives of top Indian and foreign banks like ICICI, Axis, Kodak, RBL, Malaysian Bank, and HSBC. Presented and published research papers in national and international journals. He has been associated with the top institutions in India and abroad as a governing council member, editorial board member of international publications, member of board of studies and examination. Dr. Saran is a recognized supervisor for PhD and the DBA program of Malaysian and Singaporean universities, guiding scholars from Kenya, Nepal, Oman, Mauritius, Malaysia, UAE, Singapore, Senegal, and Nigeria. Dr. Shetty is an inspirational speaker too on the delivery programs in television, radio, and various other social media platforms. Recipient of Adhyapak Award of the Year by the Teachers Trust and recipient of Dr. Abdul Kalam Educator Excellence Award by Dr. Kalam International Foundation. In addition, Dr. Shetty is an academic entrepreneur who is the creator and the founder of 4 startups, including Guru Janam, Passion Academy, Capital Advisors LLP, Saison Education Academy, and the ML Test Delight. Dr. Shetty has also been successful in fostering a large number of entrepreneurs by guiding young people towards startup ventures both domestically and internationally. We warm welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful introduction of our guest. The best way to predict the future is to create it. In this spread, we are honored to have Dr. Saran Kumar Shetty, sir, professor, academic entrepreneur, management coach, and motivational speaker from Asian Group of Institution, Malaysia, as our special guest. A true example of leadership and inspiration, Dr. Shetty has made a significant contributions in his field. Now I cordially invite him to deliver the valedictory address. Please, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir, as a chief guest for valedictory address.
Yeah.
Thank you for your acceptance.
Yes, yes, madam. Yes, is the slide visible to you and I am audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible and the slide is visible.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. And it gives me an immense pleasure to be part of MGR Group of Institution and, Tamil Nadu Teachers University. It is, I can say that I'm connecting to this, both the groups for the first time. I think I'm not addressed so far in any of the platforms. So I know many people from the teachers, university, Tamil Nadu Teachers University, the personality like Dr. Panjanathan, he was the ex-vice chancellor. We were together for some occasions. I can say that we are close friends because we communicate each and everything, all the communications. When Professor Geeta communicated with me, I told her clearly, I know Dr. Panjanathan because whom I connected for all the, great work. He's a senior man. today I can see the power of 100. I can see the power of 100 people are joined because I can make out because the best number, the good number, because today all over people are talking about sustainability. Why sustainability? Because these goals must be achieved and it must get some kind of an impact by the academics. I think I was going through the report which was presented by one of the faculty members, and it is very clear. Almost, all the what you call it as the criteria of 17 sustainable goals have been covered. Okay, some of them might be missing because of some reasons, but what does it mean? Because being faculty today, I thought let me give the title as Sustainable Teaching Practices in Academic 5.0, because we are in the era of 5.0. See, research meets innovation. So this is the great wording which all of us have to endorse. Why? Because research meets innovation. If you do small kind of research, that will definitely one day it will reach to the parameter, it will reach to the peak of what we call it as innovation. So that is why I thought let me name this as Renova. Renova is research and innovation. I am moving the slide. I hope the slide is visible to you all. The next slide, right?
Yes, sir, it's moving.
Yes. So now as academics, everything starts from the academics, because I call myself as an academic banker, academic entrepreneur, and an academician. Wherever I go, I make myself, introduce myself as I'm an academician. First of all, I'm a professor. Then second, I'm an academic entrepreneur. Why academic entrepreneur? I started startups. I sustained it. There is a survival, there is a sustenance, there is also a growth. Then there is also one more thing. I always call myself as an academic banker. Why I call myself as an academic banker? Because I am also a bank trainer. I train bankers. I was training in India 4 private banks, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank. Then I got a deputation to Ratnakar Bank, Kolhapur Ratnakar Bank in Maharashtra. Then I moved to Malaysia now, and I know I train banking employees as well. So that is why I have showing this particular PPT. The slide is the mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher always demonstrates, but the great teacher who is inspiring, which is given by a great personality like William R. Thu, because we are all inspired. The inspiration of a teacher which will make people to come up as an entrepreneur. I made many people to come up as an entrepreneur because I started 4 startups as an academic fraternity. In the campus, when I joined one college institute in Mangalore, I initiated one company. It's called as Capital Advisors LLP. See, the main intention of this company is to create the culture of corporate in the campus. See, tomorrow, classroom will make people to what we call it as into what we call it as the boardroom, because they are in the classroom. Tomorrow they will be in the boardroom. So this happens generally everywhere. So that is why I make people to be comfortable in the campuses, so that when they join the corporate, it will be easy for them to join or to adjust to the situation. So that is the reason I started this company. The first company as an academic entrepreneur in 2019. It is completely into DMAT services. Like we have finance paper and all that connected to that. That's why this is an inspiration which I created in the campus. Today we give internship programs to the degree students, and it is also a training program for the PG students. The best education is not given to the students. I'm talking about sustainability now. Please remember, I'm exploring, I'm extracting some of the important aspects of sustainability. As you know, sustainability is a criteria now. The best education is not given to students, it is gone out of them. I hope every faculty, every researcher will agree to this point. Yesterday, I was a chief guest for one of the programs in one of the places. See, I was mentioning about how people, researchers have to focus on their research. That means The main focus is a sustenance. They have to sustain what they teach, what they research, what they preach to the students. So that is why the best education is something that must be drawn out of the students. It is not given to them. If you give, they will take it lightly. If you make them to happen, that they will take it seriously. So that is why research is what will happen. Research is to see what everybody else has and think what nobody else has thought. So that is given by, we call it as Albert Solt, because this is also very important. We should know, as I started my presentation with the theme called as research, because sustainability is a research. It's a research and innovation. It's Renova. Let us have research and let us get into innovation. The great personality, Steve Jobs, you all know what he says about innovation. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Yes, the leader has to give direction and the follower has to follow if it is right. If it is not right, he has to go out from there and then he has to in his own. So that is why research and innovation both should go together hand in hand. My dear friends, current world, when we talk about sustainability, we talk about artificial intelligence, we talk about cyber security, we talk about blockchain technology, we talk about fintech, we talk about machine learning, we talk about robotics, we talk about what we call it as Internet of Things, we talk about augmented reality, we talk about virtual reality, cryptocurrencies. Old is all about these things. But being faculty members, being researchers, what we need to have, because I reckon because the FDP started from 3rd of June, I think most of you must have taken your decision, which was the initiation taken by MGR group and also the teachers group, what you call it as Tamil Nadu Teachers Association, Tamil Nadu Teachers University. So this has given you some kind of a, what we call it as a push or a boost to get into a new direction. I reckon this. That is why there is a social entrepreneurship, there is an Internet of Things, there is also a kind of digitalization. Today, people are into digitalization. Without digitalization, nothing is possible. With digitalization, only people can survive. These three principles people have to look into: sustenance, then there is a survival, plus there is a growth. Survival, sustenance, and a growth. First you survive, you go for a sustainability, sustain it, and then there is a growth. What is lagging today in the world is that sustainability is lagging. Though we have sustainable development goals, people miss that opportunity. I was listening to the professor this morning from, I think she's from Madhya Pradesh, some other place, and I was listening to her. Lot of inputs was given by the professor now, because I think I can understand that has made some of you to take some decision in your own field. So that is why, my dear friend, social innovation plays an important role. Internet of Things are happening. Then there is also a digital program which is happening, digitalization which is happening. So ultimately, we have to look into startups, because don't think that I'm an academician, why I need to start a startup. My dear friends, startup starts from the academic soul. I will give you some example of the startups which was initiated, which was inspired, which was motivated, the passionate teachers who motivated students to come up startup venture. So that is why how to start a startup. A very simple process, because I myself started 4 startups. I'll tell you this process if you continue, because during COVID, before COVID, after COVID, people might have gone through, people might have seen what is the major challenge these startups are facing. So that is why you yourself, if you are getting a confidence in building the startups, it is not a big deal for you, because all of us can being entrepreneurs, because you yourself can be called as academic entrepreneurs if you make somebody to build a startup, because there are a lot of startups, thousands, hundreds of startups had come up, but only few startups got unicorn status. Unicorn is what? The startup when it crosses $1 billion, that the turnover, the whatever they earn. That is why The startups should get to that unicorn status. See now, the sustainable development goals, that is what we were talking all this while for 5 to 6 days, starting from 3rd, today is actually 7th, right? So that is what, because we have been talking about sustainable development goals. Ultimately, we have to reach the goal. Whatever we do, whichever the path we follow, whatever the angle we design, whichever the note we follow, ultimately it has to meet these requirements, because it is people ultimately should think that yes, the direction, the decision which was made, it is completely towards these goals. And I was mentioning there are teachers who initiated, who could make their students to start ventures. As I told you, Flipkart, Oyo, Paytm, Ola, if you go through the history, if you go through the biography of these companies, the main thought of this company was initiated by the great people, and these great people are inspired and motivated by their faculty members. So that is why you must know that how you get into this, how you have to practice this. If you practice this, definitely all the things will be easy for you to connect with the people. Then the companies like Policy Bazaar, the companies like Zomato, the company like Swiggy, Lenspart, all these companies, they have started their businesses as young chaps, like startup ventures. But today, their name and fame is everywhere. That means they have the power to, what you call it as a attract. They have the power to, what you call it as a make everybody comfortable, because you know what is happening in Zomato, what is happening in Swiggy, what is happening in Policy Bazaar, what is the criteria of Flipkart, Oyo, Ola, Paytm, all that. This is the majority. This is the way in which people must think about and have value. Because I'm addressing a valedictory note today, because ultimately I have to tell you that for the sustainability, what is required, your hard work, your effort, which you have to sustain for the growth, and that will definitely add value to you. So my dear friends, which is a very, very important aspect, because all of us, most of you are faculty members here, and you must be knowing what is your role as a faculty. Ultimately, your teaching pattern, your professional pattern should build the ability of making the people happy in their career. So Byju's, you might have heard, once upon a time, the way Byju's started their businesses, and they had a collaboration with the company called as Akash, but later, due to some reason, they had to, face some issues in the market. But still, what is inspiring here is a teacher who started a company like Byju's. Byju's is a role model to most of the companies in India today. Udemy, Excite, whatever the company you edX, whatever the company you talk about, these companies have sustained their development in the area of online education. That is only because of what you call it as a Byju's. That's why the person from South as a teacher who started this venture. My journey as an academician, as I told you, I am happily say that I myself started 4 ventures, and it is running in the institution outside. And not only that, I'm very happy to say that I already traveled 18 countries, and I have made many people to make decision in building startups for their career. Today, wherever I go, I'm happily see my students are building businesses. My students are starting startups. They're calling me to inaugurate their startups. So this is what is important. I urge to the management of Tamil Nadu Teachers University and MGR group of university institutions that you have to conduct workshops, physical workshops on startup building in the campus. Definitely, I will come whenever I'm coming to India. I will definitely come and visit your institution. I don't mind spending at least 2 hours of my time, so that my intention, let the people of, people in MGR and teachers university, Tamil Nadu Teachers University, let them have that courage of building startups and mentoring people towards startups. See, this is opportunity all over today. lot of funds are available under AICT, under other things and all that. Lot of state funds are available. These funds, I'll tell you, are very simple way of granting the fund. No need to what you call it as a bother about how am I getting. Very simple process, because we got fund from Reserve Bank of India, Securities Exchange Board of India, IRDA. We got from many other funding agencies. So that is why with this, I was given only 30 minutes of time, and I can see that because your time was given on 11:20 to me, but I know that you people are in the what you call it as a in the verge of closing. And if at all you have any question, I am open to answer some of your questions. I hope I have made you all to understand why sustainability, what being teachers, faculty members of the prestigious both universities, what is your role as teachers, as students, as research scholars, as management, build the startup as a sustainable venture for life. So thank you very much to Professor Geeta and all the faculty members, heads of the department for giving me this opportunity. And definitely I will visit, because generally I travel to Coimbatore, Chennai, even I travel, recently I traveled what we call it as a Valley, and even Tirupati. And some of the places I travel, they call me from Africa only. But I can come from what you call it as whenever I'm coming to India, I will visit your institution. I don't mind giving 2 hours of what you call it as a lecture, practical lecture to the students, how to come up as a sustainable startup ventures. Thank you very much. And this is my contact details for all. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Very inspiring speech. And you are welcome to India. Whenever you are coming here, you are always welcome to our both the universities. And we have a innovation and startups cell already. And students are supported by the management, as well as they are doing a lot of project out of that. We have separate cell for that, sir.
Yeah, in MGR, no ma'am, in MGR.
Yeah, we have.
MGR is a university, no ma'am? It is a private university, right?
Yeah, it's a deemed university, sir. We have
okay, good. Earlier it was affiliated to which university previously?
It was a deemed university from the beginning.
Since the beginning. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
MGR is the name of the ex-Prime Minister of Government of Tamil Nadu, right? Sorry, Chief Minister. I'm so sorry, Chief Minister. Chief Minister.
Yeah, Chief Minister.
Correct. Got it. Yes.
Thank you, sir. You are always welcome. Whenever you are coming, you connect me. I'll
Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
No questions, no ma'am? No questions, right?
Any questions, participants, you can ask.
Dear participants, if you have any queries, kindly unmute your mic and ask, or type it in the chat box. Sir, I hope you have made it clear. That's why no questions from the participants side. Thank you so much, sir.
I have shared my LinkedIn link in the chat box, ma'am. People can connect, okay? Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your insightful explanation about the future needs of society, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I can leave the meeting, no, ma'am? You want me to leave the meeting?
Sir, vote of thanks, sir.
Okay.
So next, thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consist merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. Finally, I cordially invite Dr. George Stephen, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Yes. Good afternoon, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible.
A very good afternoon to everybody. First and foremost, I thank wholeheartedly the Chief Patron through A.C. Shanmugam sir, and the engineer ACS Arun Kumar sir for their support and recognition to do this faculty development program. I sincerely thank the patrons, Dr. P. Nadesan sir, member syndicate, subcommittee of TNTU, and Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, the Vice Chancellor, Dr. MGR ERI. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. N. Ramakrishnan sir, the Registrar of TNTU, Professor Paidivel sir, the Registrar of Dr. MGR ERI, and Professor P. Ganesan sir, the Controller of Examinations of TNTU. I very profusely thank the conveners of this faculty development program, Professor P.C. Nagasubramanian sir, the Professor and Head of the Department of Pedagogical Sciences of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, and Dr. Geeta, the Principal, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR ERI. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizing secretaries and organizing joint secretaries of this faculty development program for their overwhelming supports. They all did a lot, really. The resource persons invited and shared their expertise were really and highly resourceful for this faculty development program. And they shared their expertise and preferred knowledge in connection with the theme of the FDP. I thank all the resource persons, Dr. Bhavna Sharma, Dr. L. Ramesh, Mr. S. Bhaskaran, Dr. M. Bagali, Dr. Babu, Dr. S. Malarvannan, Dr. Shyamala, and Dr. Jyoti Verma for providing their greatest insights and expertise to the participants through this online FDP. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, madams. The 1 week international online FDP has come to the fag end today, right now. I extend my very big thanks to Dr. K. Geeta, Principal, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR ERI, for delivering a befitting welcome address. Thank you, madam. I thank with utmost sincerity Ms. Vigneshwari, Assistant Professor, Dr. MGR ERI, for presenting a beautiful FDP report in the nice, coherential manner. I thank Dr. P. Jagannathan, one of the joint organizing secretaries, Assistant Professor of TNTU, for giving nice introduction of the chief guest of today. Thank you, Dr. Jagannathan. And he was doing extra duty also, making tie-up with the participants and with the team members. Thank you, sir. I wholeheartedly thank Dr. Sharan Kumar Shetty, Professor, Academic Entrepreneur, Management, and Motivational Speaker, Asian Group of Institutions, Malaysia, for the appropriate valedictory address by highlighting the significance of environmental protection. Sir, your speech was fabulous, splendid, and highly motivational. Thank you, sir. Not only that, your slogan, that is, sustainability is Renova. Sustainability is Renova, and research and innovation should go together. Sustainable development and innovation are very important. All these things are very significant in your speech. Thank you, sir. We all will try to adapt. Sir, from your speech, all participants will understand the theme of this year, Environmental Day, and your inputs. That is the theme of this year. Environmental theme is land restoration, desertification, and drought resilience. Actually, this highlights the significance of restoration of land, fertile land. So we are going to adopt that. Your speech signified the development of sustainability and development of it and to protect environment. Thank you, sir. By your beautiful shower of speech, you proved that you are a great inspirational, motivational speaker. To tell you frank, sir, we were all spellbound. We were spellbound by your inspiring speech, sir. Thank you so much once again. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We were inspired a lot.
And Geeta ma'am, your voice is not here. Unmute yourself.
Rajeshwari madam, it's,
Okay, ma'am. Any
we just
clarification?
inform.
Ma'am, participants are asking the feedback link, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Maria, inform about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Dear participants, feedback link have been posted in the chat box. Kindly fill it. The participants from both the Zoom participant and as well as YouTube participants, you will receive your feedback today. You just fill it and you will receive your e-certificate through your email ID by next weekend.
Thank you very much, Rajeshwari madam, and Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University organizing secretaries as well as joint organizing secretaries and our MGR University Faculty of Education Department, all the faculty members. Dear participants, thanks to one and all.
Thank you,
This
ma'am. Thank you.
this SDG we have taken because it should be in action plan. You take awareness to all your students. And
Okay.
today we have food production day.
Okay.
Don't waste the food. As takeaway home, kindly inform everyone. Thanks a lot for everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Professor Jagannath, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Jat sir and Jagannathan
Madam,
sir.
thank you,
Thank you
madam.
very much.
Yes, madam.
Dear participants, today's feedback link have been posted in both Zoom chat box and as well as in YouTube chat box. Kindly fill it. You will receive your e-certificate through your email ID by next weekend. Those who filled today's feedback link will get your certificates. Those who missed the previous link, don't worry. You just fill today's feedback link. You will receive your e-certificate by next weekend.